this video, BODMAS Part 3, we are going to learn how to solve expressions which have some powers or indices with multiple operators. Moving forward, we want to know that if an expression has indices, what is the best way and how to move forward. So what are powers? Powers are basically the indices on some numbers. For example, we have seen if there is a power of 2 on 2, so we solve that thing like 2 square can be written as 2 times 2, we'll get 4. Similarly, if I have power of 5 to the power 3, it means we are multiplying 5 times 5 times 5, 3 times we are doing it. So if I apply the BODMAS there, 5 times 5 is 25 times 5, which will give an answer 125. Moving forward, let us say the rules are same, that we will first see the brackets. Bracket has the highest priority. Once we see that there is no bracket, definitely we will look into multiplication and division. And once we have done that thing, we will look into addition and subtraction. But again, going from left to right. Now what we are including, that there could be some numbers with some powers. So how to solve the expression with powers? So there are two types I'm going to discuss today. So there are some expressions with no brackets but powers with the different operators coming. So let's say one example. So we have a question, for example, 3 times 10 square divided by 2. Definitely there is no bracket. Then we will be looking into the order, which is the indices. So it means we'll be focusing first on 10 square. The 10 square is 100. It's very easy. So 3 times 100 divided by 2. Again, I apply the BODMAS going from left to right. Multiply comes first. It is 300 divided by 2. I'm getting 150. So 150 is the answer. Let's take another example. Try to understand this with some more situations. Let's say the expression is given as 4 square divided by 8 minus 1. Definitely, we will be doing first the square because there is no bracket. The priority, next priority is the order. So 4 square is 16 divided by 8 minus 1. 16 divided by 8 is 2 minus 1. And again going from left to right. 2 minus 1 is 1. Same rule, but we have to look into the powers. Let us take one more interesting example where we have 7 3 squared times 2. Now this is slightly tricky. Why? Because the plus sign is coming. But similarly, we have at the same time 3 squares. So definitely we have to do first the squares as the rule says. So let us do that thing. Leave 7 as such. Plus sign remains there. 3 square is 9 times 2. Now there is a trick. A lot of students first add. No, as a BODMAS rule, we will be doing first the multiplication. So it means 9 times 2 is 18. 7 plus 18, 25. So answer is 25 here. Let's take one more interesting question where we have all powers and powers in an expression. Let's say we have 3 squared minus 2 squared plus 1 squared. Now in this case, again we'll go from left to right and deal with the powers first. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, 1 square is 1. Again we go left to right. So 9 minus 4 is coming 5 plus 1. So our answer is 6. So these are some examples where we have powers in expressions, but there are no brackets. So in BODMAS Part 3, we have seen how to solve expressions with powers and multiple operators. But in exam, some questions come with powers, multiple operators, and with some brackets. To learn about how to solve those expressions, please watch BODMAS Part 4 and please subscribe our channel Newton Classes Australia.